It's your boy, and we are back at it again with another maths video. Today we're going to be looking at an example question, and the question is, we have the curve y is equal to 4x to the power 4 minus 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus x, and we want to find the gradient of the tangent at the point, we want to find the equation of the tangent at the point 1, 0. So we have a curve here, y is equal to 4x to the power 4 minus 3x cubed, blah, blah, blah. And we have the point 1, 0 on the curve, and we want to find the gradient of the tangent of that curve. So over here I have Desmos.com, and this is the curve that I've drawn here that looks like a W. Y is equal to that. And we want to find the equation of the tangent at this point here, 1, 0. So if we draw a tangent at that point, what is going to be the equation of that tangent? Well, tangent is a straight line, and whenever you want to find the equation of any straight line, you need to remember it's always in the form y minus y1 is equal to m multiplied by x minus x1. So in this case, our x1 comma y1 is this point. Remember that x1 comma y1 is simply a point on that straight line. Well, the tangent meets the curve at this point, so they share that point. Okay, this is a point on the curve, but it's also a point on the tangent, because the curve and the tangent are passing through the same point. They share the same point. So in this case, our tangent is going to be in the form of y minus 0 is equal to m multiplied by x minus 1, because our x1 is 1 and our y1 is 0. So our tangent is going to be in the form of y is equal to m multiplied by x minus 1. So this is going to be the equation of our tangent. So now we just need to know the gradient of our tangent. Well, like I mentioned before in my videos on tangents, the gradient of a point on a curve is equal to the gradient, or rather it is the gradient of the tangent at that point. So basically, if I was to find the gradient of this point here, that gradient is exactly the same as the gradient of the tangent at that point. So if I was to draw a tangent at that point, the gradient of that tangent is the gradient of that point. So now if I want to find the gradient of the tangent at that point, I simply need to find the gradient at that point using my differentiation. And if you don't know how to differentiate, watch my previous videos on differentiation techniques. So anyways, if I'm going to differentiate this equation here, this expression here, then I'm going to get, so now my derivative when x is equal to 1 is equal to 4. So in other words, the gradient of the curve at the point 1, 0 is equal to 4. So the gradient of my tangent is 4, so my m is 4. So my y, the equation of the tangent is y is equal to 4 multiplied by x minus 1. So y is equal to 4x minus 4. And that's the equation of my tangent. Just to confirm, y is equal to 4x minus 4. And there we go. It's the tangent. You can see here, this purple line here is touching the point at one point only, confirming that indeed the line y is equal to 4x minus 4 is a tangent to this point on the curve.